Well, you know, usually Mondays are kind of blah, but here it means a new week of our town. This week we feature Manitowoc.
This summer series presented by Cellcom. They're throwing a thank you party, and you're the reason. Join them at Celebrations, a heart-filled celebration for their amazing customers. Enjoy food, fun, and giveaways with your community. And the first 25 guests get free swag.
Yeah, plus get their best deals of the year on phones, plans, and more. Pre-register for a chance to win a VIP Green Bay Packers experience. So let's celebrate and find the nearest event at cellcom.com/celebrate or stop by a store near you. All right, Jeff, a new week for you means another Our Town adventure.
Yes, it does. And this one was so fun. I got to pedal my way to see the sights in the city. Hello, folks. We are in Manitowoc, and we are going to have a great show here today. I'm with Michaela. She is from Manitowoc Marina. How you doing?
Good.
And we're not going to go kayaking. We're pedal kayaking today. We're going to take a short tour, and this is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So on a hot summer's day, how many people you get out kayaking?
Oh my gosh. We actually have people that will make reservations to make sure that they get out on a kayak because our rentals will just be gone for the day.
Okay. Do you get a lot of sportsmen that use these things too?
It's mostly leisure. I think if you're really into it sports-wise, you probably have your own.
Okay.
Or if they're thinking about getting into it, they might come rent, but it's mostly family members, couples, friends. They'll come out and spend the day on the river.
So these things, they got a little steering mechanism.
Yes.
And there's like, you can't see it on camera, but there's a little knob that you turn to go left or right.
Yeah.
And speaking of, I don't know if you noticed, Michaela, but I brought my fishing pole with me.
I saw.
You know, I'm hoping to get like a big sheephead or a carp or something, because that's good TV if we get one.
We handle all things boating at Manitowoc Marina, from kayaks to mega yachts and everything in between. The kayaks, we're a Hobie dealer, which is the foot-powered, hands-free style kayak, kind of a game changer in the kayak business. The paddle kayaks, you can usually get 1, 2, 3 miles out of them and your back starts to hurt. These, you're in a sitting position. You use your big muscles in your legs for pedaling them, and they torque right along, and you can go 10, 15 miles in a day.
As far as your rentals, you do half-day rentals, full-day rentals?
Yep, so we go by the hour. So 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. Usually a nice trip to do is we depart and return right from the marina.
Okay.
So come here, park here, get set up.
Okay.
A nice trek is to go right up the river, past the Maritime Museum, up through the bridges, maybe go all the way up to Burger Boat Company, circle around. It's a spectacular little hour, 2, 3 hour trip each way.
So being on the coast of Lake Michigan, you don't not necessarily have to be on Lake Michigan. You can get on some quieter waters. If it's rough out there, you can go through the channels.
Yeah, exactly. Go right up the river, at least departing from here on the rentals. Hobies you can take anywhere in the state, any body of water. They work great. Rivers, lakes, whatever. For the rental units, going up the river is probably the best sightseeing.
That is so fun. So Melanie and I did that for a road trip once, which is why this came to mind as something that Medicare Jeff would love to do.
I did love that.
We had a blast.
Yeah, it was great. Michaela, she was great from Manitowoc Marine, and what a tour that is. It was a calm day.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to go out on Lake Michigan, we could have. But I wanted to see that big submarine. I think it's a football field long,
And going into the city and seeing it from the perspective of the river is so different than even just walking around.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. They had the ferry that goes to Michigan
there. Yep.
They had this great big cargo ship coming in as well. So our timing had to be impeccable. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now, Lisa.
I was like, don't get run over by that ferry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're here, you're doing these adventures to let people know that, hey, you're accessible to them.
Sure.
You are willing to talk with people just about anywhere. Would you have a Medicare meeting on a kayak?
Oh boy, yeah, I would.
Okay, I figured so.
Why wouldn't
I? But no,
I?
let's talk about how this passion for helping people with Medicare kind of translates into some of these adventures that you do.
Right. Well, I've been working a lot with people that have Medicare or approaching Medicare, and one of the things that we talk about is the people that seem to be the happiest, or the people that are out there doing things like kayaking, or they have their bicycles, or they're outside, they're doing their own lawn work, they're staying active. So we're kind of promoting that, as well. And as a matter of fact, I'm in Manitowoc all the time. That's like my second hometown.
Right.
They got
Yeah.
they have
You have a lot of meetings there and things like that.
That Shoreline Credit
Yep.
Union, or one of their main offices is
Yep.
there. I meet people there all the time, and talk Medicare. We have meetings in the fall there all the time coming up. So with the new plans that are coming out pretty soon, October, we'll be here before you know it.
It will. And another thing that I'm always impressed with you is your knowledge about certain aspects of each plan. Like for active folks who are pedal kayaking, say,
Sure.
there are things even involved that are maybe even incentives to get out and get active,
Sure.
or things that, to help you live an active lifestyle.
Yeah, absolutely. There's different rewards. There's gym memberships. A lot of these plans, they promote health and well-being, and prescriptions, and at a low cost or very small cost for a lot of those things. So it's great. I really love what I do, and the whole adventure thing that we're doing, it kind of ties in there with the whole thing of staying healthy too.
All right. Well, you can meet with Medicare Jeff pretty much anywhere. He'll go pretty much anywhere, and as you can see, do pretty much anything. His phone number, 920-362-0885. Online, MedicareJeffWI.com. We'll be right back.